As we discuss the needs and desires of our community and our organization, I want to thank Mayor Robertson and the City Council for providing clear guidance through the strategic planning process and in adopting last year's budget, which linked the Council's strategic priorities with funded initiatives. Last year's budget took a more holistic approach to reducing crime, bolstering our infrastructure, expanding recreational opportunities, and improving economic development. Some of the ways we accomplished this was through the expansion of the police department, the establishment of a crime lab, the construction of the Westover Aquatic Center, the rebirth of Fayetteville-Cumberland Youth Council, and the opening of the new Economic and Business Development Office. Our job as a municipality is to deliver on the priorities that the City Council has adopted. The priorities were formed based on resident feedback through our community cafe conversations, web-based forums of citizen engagement including Fayetteville Out Front, and our monthly community awareness meetings coordinated through the Fayetteville Police Department. The priorities identified during the strategic planning retreat provided a framework for how resources are allocated in the fiscal year 2016 budget. The City Council's top priorities include crime reduction and economic development, followed by parks and recreation, improving customer service, addressing the issue of homelessness, and developing and implementing a comprehensive land use plan. I would like to take a moment and take a deeper look at what last year's budget helped to accomplish and how the next budget will accomplish the Council's current priorities. Last year's top priority was improving public safety. Last year, the incidence of major crime was reduced by approximately 10%. Much of this reduction comes from a new emphasis on data-driven decision-making and problem-solving policing in partnership with the community. These techniques, together with enhanced use of technology, such as the new public camera systems, the new Crime Information Center, and improved forensic capabilities, set us on a steady course of crime reduction and deterrence. Noteworthy as well is the fact that complaints of police use of force and incidents of police-involved use of firearms are both significantly reduced from prior years. At a time when the national conversation is about how police departments should reform, Fayetteville is demonstrating success through action. But there remains more to do. In fiscal year 2016, the Fayetteville Police Department will receive its final budget allocation of 11 new officers that will be added to the 36 already authorized in fiscal year 2015. Recruiting well-qualified individuals while keeping up with ongoing attrition will be a focus area for Chief Medlock in order to maintain full authorized strength. A key issue addressed by this budget will be the maintenance of the existing police step plan that provides generous salary progression for those that choose law enforcement as a career with the City of Fayetteville. But public safety isn't limited to policing. This budget also provides for a new step plan for public safety telecommunicators who provide the critical communications link between the public and our first responders. The plan will ensure market pay equity with their peers in nearby agencies. We will also continue moving forward with the City-County study for a potential co-location of a new 911 center. And we will begin our first full year of operating our newly upgraded public safety radio system that provides enhanced reliability and coverage throughout our service area. Body cameras will also be deployed in fiscal year 2016. While police services are the city's largest budgetary expenditure, fire services are very significant as well. Recently, the city's internationally accredited fire department received the rating of ISO Class 1, only the third department in the state to receive the highest rating possible. This designation will result in decreased fire insurance premiums for commercial and industrial properties within the city's fire service area beginning this year on July 1st. Achievement of ISO Class 1 status is a testament to the excellence of our firefighters, Chief Major's leadership, our excellent 911 center and staff, and the quality of our water system managed by the Fayetteville Public Works Commission. In further support of our firefighting services, this budget initiates a step plan for the fire department and funds the construction of a replacement for Fire Station 12. I'm pleased that for fiscal year 2016, the City of Fayetteville will be able to hit the ground running with the staff authorized by the City Council last year. The Economic and Business Development Department's mission is to support small local business development opportunities and to promote retail corridor redevelopment projects. Their mission will be supported in the recommended budget with the funding for a targeted economic development strategic plan. Additionally, I'm proposing a local small disadvantaged business enterprise manager to develop targeted outreach, mentoring, and bidding assistance for local businesses. This position will also serve as a liaison to the city's purchasing division, which is recommended to transition from PwC to the city by the end of the calendar year, to make sure that we hold ourselves accountable to any requirements for local small disadvantaged business enterprise goals in city contracting. Further commitments to economic development include $150,000 for a detailed feasibility study for the Catalyst Site 1 major reinvestment project, $100,000 to begin a redevelopment project fund for corridors, $495,000 to continue land purchases for Murchison Road redevelopment, and $150,000 to continue contributions for farmers market initiatives and business incubator initiatives. Industrial recruitment activities continue to be structured in partnership with Cumberland County and the Chamber of Commerce's Fayetteville-Cumberland Alliance, which is undergoing transition. We will maintain our close contact with Cumberland County and Alliance officials as we work together to determine how best to arrange our public-private partnership for success. In keeping with last year's initiative to expand the city's recreational offerings by constructing the Westover Aquatic Center, which is scheduled to open this summer, funding for an additional aquatics center is provided in fiscal year 2016 with a location to be determined by the City Council. Together, these two facilities should send a strong message to citizens that the city is serious about adding parks and recreation facilities that enhance our quality of life. But in order to meet the many and varied interests of our community, including our seniors, it will be necessary for a large capital investment that delivers a wide range of new facilities, such as additional aquatics facilities, ball fields, trails, skate parks, tennis and basketball courts, competition facilities, an enlarged senior center, and other facilities. Such a collection of projects is best financed through the use of general obligation bonds, which requires a referendum of the people. Accordingly, the recommended budget provides funding for a bond referendum and voter education campaign, should the City Council decide the time is right for such an initiative. If so, the City Council will decide the final size and content of the bond package during the summer. Across the entire City of Fayetteville organization, we are committed to excellence in customer service. It's what we strive for day in and day out. There is no other organization in our community that touches so many citizens' lives so frequently, whether through city-provided utilities, streets, traffic, transit, solid waste collection, public safety services, or any number of other functions. We deliver service to tens of thousands of people every day. So it's important that every employee understand that we are in the customer service business. To this end, we have begun integrating customer service training and awareness throughout the organization. In particular, Development Services staff has developed partnerships that allow for an open dialogue about planning and development issues, provides customer service training specifically designed for staff in regulatory roles, and has introduced new technology to improve transparency and response time. Furthermore, the funding of additional inspectors and a development advocate last year, coupled with recent pay plan changes, are all beginning to positively impact management accountability and increasing our responsiveness. While electrical inspections became a service issue during this past year, focused attention is having a desirable impact on improving overall outcomes. Once the City Hall third floor renovation project is completed, it will allow us to move ahead with a redesigned customer experience in the Development Services Department on the first floor. But Development Services is only a piece of the story. Earlier this year, we successfully relocated our customer call center to the PwC campus, added new call tracking technology, deployed our new FayWorks service request and central records management solution, and deployed the Fayetteville customized mobile service request app, FayFixit. These are truly major initiatives to modernize and respond to the changing dynamics of the customer service environment. As we continue to refine our processes and use these new tools, we will be better able to meet customer expectations, report on our activities, and make more timely and responsive decisions for our customers. Further customer service improvements were made to our public transportation system, the Fayetteville Area System of Transit, also known as FAST. Improvements include enhanced services to Fort Bragg and the Enterprise Avenue Owen Drive area, services to the western area of Strickland Bridge Road, a new partnership with Fayetteville State University that also serves the Pamely and Country Club Drive area, as well as increasing the number of bus stop shelters and benches across the city. Additionally, the much anticipated multimodal center is under construction. This is an exciting time for FAST, and this budget supports the ongoing effort to strengthen customer service, safety, and convenience. Another dramatic impact on the public's perception of our commitment to customer service will come with the major redesign of the public concourse at the Fayetteville Regional Airport. Thanks to Airport Director Brad Whitted's planning and strong relationship with the FAA, the largely federally funded project has been moved ahead and is advancing into full-scale design. On another front, staff is working diligently on overhauling the city's website to modernize it, make it more customer-friendly and more easy to navigate. The site is scheduled for a launch by 2016 and will be a game changer in terms of how we communicate with the public. Staff continues to boost participation in Fayetteville Out Front and other social media platforms to further involve our citizens in contributing to the betterment of our city. The problems surrounding homelessness are complex and seemingly intractable. Our community has taken many steps to address the needs of our homeless population and has invested significantly over the years in affordable housing. Unfortunately, there always seems to be a population that remains on the street. Recently, the city entered into a contract to reopen the Hope Center and continues to provide financial assistance to our homeless services partners such as the Salvation Army, Operation Inasmuch, True Vine Ministries, and other nonprofit entities. Further, the City Council has committed to financial participation with the Fayetteville Metropolitan Housing Authority to redevelop the 70-year-old Grove View Terrace public housing complex. So whether it's serving the basic needs of the homeless or affordable housing projects that aim to prevent homelessness, Fayetteville is involved in community partnerships. The question remains, what else can be done? This budget provides the city's $10,000 contribution to purchase a homeless management information system with Cumberland County, and a further $40,000 to assist with developing a joint approach for coordination and oversight of the various homelessness activities in our community, with the county serving as the lead agency for most human service, social service, and behavioral health issues. It makes sense for us to coordinate our activities with Cumberland County. Additionally, we will continue to work with our Downtown Alliance partners on ways to address panhandling and vagrancy so that we achieve positive outcomes for our downtown merchants and visitors while respecting the dignity of our harder-to-serve populations. Achieving our goal of a highly desirable place to live, work, and recreate, as well as a community of vibrant focal points with unique neighborhoods and high quality and effective infrastructure, means that we simply must pay more attention to planning and good design. Making good land use decisions is a part of this, but it is a challenge to make good decisions in isolation. That's why it's so important to have a solid long-range and comprehensive land use plan, which continues to be supported in this budget. The addition of a long-range planner in last year's budget will now allow us to move in this direction over time. As we get into the details of the work, citizens, planning commissioners, and city council members will be asked to help craft the plan, section by section. This is how we hope to advance this agenda in a measured and cost-effective way. The budget development process began with City Council setting strategic priorities and adopting budget development guidelines. As you can see, the City Council is driving organizational priorities. Specific highlights within the Council's adopted strategic plan framework, including the 6 top priorities identified for fiscal year 2016, are listed in the budget message for your review. The goals include building a safe and secure community, promoting a diverse and viable economy, supporting a high-quality built infrastructure, creating a desirable place to live, work, and recreate, sustaining our organizational capacity, and encouraging resident engagement and partnerships. In accordance with the requirements of the Local Government Budget and Fiscal Control Act, I am sending to you the proposed budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2015 through June 30th, 2016 for the City of Fayetteville. The proposed budget provides $213 million total expenditures across all funds, not including funds under the control of the Fayetteville Public Works Commission, with $159 million in general fund expenditures. This spending plan represents a 2.8% increase in the general fund over the fiscal year 2015 adopted budget. The tax rate necessary to support the base budget remains unchanged at 48.6 cents per $100 of assessed valuation. A thorough listing of the revenue highlights has also been included in this year's written budget message. The City of Fayetteville's mission is to be recognized as a state and regional leader in providing excellent municipal services that enhance the quality of life for all. The city has a tremendous opportunity in fiscal year 2016 to capitalize on the investments made to improve the economy and safety of our residents. We must continue to work together to boost economic development in order for Fayetteville to remain competitive and thriving. The outcome will have a positive impact on our efforts to further reduce crime. We are also committed to building an organizational culture of excellence that will enhance city programs and customer service efforts. Residents are already benefiting from a unified and comprehensive commitment to quality service. We serve with respect, and employees are being recognized through our Core Values Award. Working together with the Mayor and City Council to develop actionable priorities that help us to achieve our community vision has enabled the City of Fayetteville to address critical service areas while redeveloping and repurposing aging facilities and infrastructure. This year, City Council's approach was collaborative and focused on the top priorities for our community. A critical component of this success was the increased opportunity for resident engagement to define not only what priorities are, but what success looks like. The Mayor and City Council listened to our residents and responded with action. Additionally, if real change is to be accomplished, movement must be deliberate and with purpose. City Council developed a results-focused approach and remains committed to performance management, ensuring transparency and accountability. We have great momentum, and as City Manager of Fayetteville, it is my commitment to you that staff will continue to work hard every day to deliver the quality services and programs our residents expect and deserve.